Question: do you use brown sugar or white sugar with apple pie? Answer: no sugar! When I was growing up, if we were making apple pie, we would make it sugarless, so that way when we took it to family dinner at my grandparents' house, my papa could eat the same dessert as everyone else. My papa was diabetic for about 35 or 40 years, and he managed it really, really well. This year for Project for Awesome, I'm supporting the Canadian Diabetes Association, which supports the over 9 million Canadians currently living with diabetes or pre-diabetes. What is diabetes? Diabetes is a condition that results in consistently high blood sugar levels and may or may not result in insulin resistance or low insulin levels. Insulin is a substance secreted by the pancreas that regulates the level of sugar in your blood. There are 3 types of diabetes: type 1, type 2, and gestational. Type 1 is early onset or juvenile diabetes. The exact cause isn't currently known, but at a young age, those affected will stop producing enough insulin to process sugars properly. Kids with type 1 diabetes will often show symptoms of needing to go to the bathroom more than usual, but feeling more thirsty than usual and hungrier than usual. And type 1 diabetes makes up 10% of all cases. Type 2 diabetes is the most common form, and it's caused by poor diet and lack of exercise. Type 2 starts off with insulin resistance, which is when the cells don't respond to insulin like they should, and it may later lead to low insulin production, in which case you would need to supplement yourself with injections. Gestational diabetes is characterized by high blood sugar levels during pregnancy and often resolves itself by the time the baby is born. You can also be pre-diabetic, which is when your blood sugar levels are high, but your insulin production or reception has not yet been affected. Diabetes can be managed through a healthy diet low in sugar, exercise, and insulin injections if necessary. What does the CDA do? The Canadian Diabetes Association's mission statement is leading the fight against diabetes while helping people with diabetes live healthy lives while we work to find a cure. The Canadian Diabetes Association offers many programs to help people living with diabetes to manage their condition. This includes diabetes information webinars, support groups, and the Traveling Diabetes Information Resource Program. There are also family camps and summer D camps like Camp Haronda for kids that have type 1 diabetes. Here, kids can learn to give themselves insulin injections and meet other kids with type 1 diabetes. You can also find healthy recipes on the CDA website. In the past year, more than 135,000 people have attended over 1,000 expos, health fairs, presentations, and information sessions across Canada. The CDA has invested over $120 million into research grants and awards through the Charles H. Best Research Foundation. Currently, the CDA is funding 73 ongoing projects for a total of $7.2 million of funding for this year. If the CDA is to continue providing such fantastic support to those living with diabetes and their families, they need your help. How can you help? Donate your used clothing, fabric items, and gently used small appliances and electronics to CDA Clothesline. An example from the 2013 CDA annual report is that in the Halton region of Ontario, they have diverted over 1 million kilograms of clothing from the landfill. That's 16 million kilowatt hours of energy. That's enough to power 1,000 homes for a year. Clothesline visits 2 million households a year. These donations translate into funding for the CDA's research, education, and advocacy programs. You can also sponsor someone on Team Diabetes or join yourself. Team Diabetes promises events where you can walk, run, hike, or bike to raise money for diabetes research. Their next event is the 2015 Buenos Aires Half Marathon in Argentina. Link below if you want to sign up. Otherwise, you can give generously or start your own fundraiser for the CDA. You can learn more about diabetes on the CDA website or by reading the Canadian Journal of Diabetes. Happy Project for Awesome, everyone! DFTBA, and I'll see you in the next video.